Greetings, clan. After my last video, Barry Nick commented and asked if I could do a mods for mobile tutorial. So here it is. Now, something you need to realize when it comes to modding on mobile is it is for Android only, which would be your Android phones, your Samsung phones and tablets, your Android tablets, your Fire tablets. So if you're looking for something for iOS, go ahead and click on the link in my description, which will skip you to the end of the video here, that shows the thing that I was able to find that works on iOS. We'll start off on the Stardew Valley wiki. It's the best place to start. We'll scroll all the way down to the bottom here and click on modding. We'll click on using mods and then using mods. It brings us to this page here. You can read through the intro here, kind of to walk you through a little bit. But what we really want to do is go down to getting started here and then click install for Android. And that'll give us a link that we need to go to be able to install Smapi, which is what runs the mods for Stardew Valley. So click download on that link and it'll download to your phone. Then you open your file explorer of choice. Mine's Solid Explorer because it's solid. Get it? Then you click on your downloaded Smapi. And it'll tell you that you need a permission to be able to do this because you don't automatically get to install just random apps like that for your protection. So you'll just turn the toggle on and it'll install there. And you can just click open right from here and it'll open the installer for you. Then here, same thing, you got a few more permissions you got to do, which is uninstall unknown apps. And then also you'll have to allow access to your files, and you'll need to get this screen or the next one. This one, you just go into permissions, go to files and media, and allow all files and media. Now this other one that may pop up for you looks a little bit different. It just gives you all files access. You click on Smapi installer, you click the toggle for that, and you're good to go. Start installing. So we'll go in and allow, and then hit install. And it's installing slowly, signing. On most phones, it'll just automatically install with the package installer, but you may also have this pop up depending on what you have installed on your phone, and you'll have to just select package installer, and that'll bring it up kind of like you're installing a normal app, and just hit install and it'll install for you. App install, you can open it, but right now we need mods, so let's show you how to get to those. So first thing you need to do is go to Nexus Mods. That's what I use. There's a couple other places you can get, but I find Nexus Mods to be the best, and you need to log in or create an account if you don't already have one, just to be able to download the mods. So after you log in, you want to go search games, do Stardew Valley, click on Stardew Valley, and it'll pull up a list of mods here. The first thing you'll see when you open the Stardew Valley is all the hot mods. You can kind of look through those, and then you get towards the bottom here. There's so many more mods. Have fun looking through them, but unless you know what you really want, it can be a little easier. And for this video, I'm just going to download some that I already know. So I'm going to go ahead and search again, make sure it's on mods, and I'm going to search for CBJ. So I'm going to go ahead and get CJB cheats and item spawner. And you're going to have to kind of scroll through. There's different versions for different languages, so find whatever language you need. If it doesn't have a language on it, it's English. Once you find what you're looking for, we're going to go ahead and do the cheats menu first. So we'll click on cheats menu here. And it'll kind of tell you about the mod, kind of give you some screenshots and instructions, but the instructions don't really work as well for Android. So we'll go ahead and go back up, and we got to click this little drop down menu here and tap on files. Once you tap on files, it'll reload with the different files you can download. And being on Android, some mods like this one actually have a specific download for Android, which is going to be for the 1.4 whatever number you have. And just hit download because we already have Smapi, so we don't have to worry about that. And then if you pay for premium, you can do a fast download, but we'll just use slow downloads. It's not that bad. Wait for it to download. And there it is. It's downloaded. So we're going to go ahead and go back, and we'll get the CJB item spawner as well. And same thing. We'll go drop down menu, hit files, And this one as well has the option for the download for Android. So we'll just go ahead and click on that and install it the same way we did the last one, except as you see here, which I didn't notice till afterwards, I downloaded the wrong one. And I'll kind of walk you through how you notice that later on. So we'll download the same way, slow download, wait for it to download. And there we go, it's downloaded. Okay, so for the next one, I think I'm going to go ahead and install Stardew Valley, which is just a retexture mod. I'll type that here in the search. Once it loads, we'll go down and find it. We'll click on Stardew Valley here. And this is where it gets a little tricky with Android. So this one doesn't have a specific download for Android. So when we go into files here, we're going to have to scroll down and find the older file that says it's for update 1.4, which we'll use that one there, and go in the manual download. And this one says we need an additional file, so we'll click on that one. We'll go to Compact Patcher to get that to be able to make this one run. And same thing, go to the files. Let's go down, and this one actually has one for Android, so we'll just go ahead and do manual download on that one. Same thing, download it. Slow download, of course. Wait for it to download. Once it downloads, then we'll just go back to the other screen and then hit download there. And we'll download that one as well. Same thing, slow download. Download it goes, and there we go. And once that's downloaded, we'll go back to our file explorer. And your mod folder is going to be located in Stardew Valley Mods, and that's where you'll put the mods that you want to run with the game. So let's go to downloads, and we'll copy all these over. And put them in our mods folder. Then, in order for them to work, we have to extract them from the zip files. They don't work as zip files. Smapi just can't see them that way. So we'll extract them all here. Once that's done, what I like to do is make a folder for the zips just in case I need them later for some reason or another. So I'll just do that real quick and just call it mod zip. And then we'll move those zips into that folder just to get them out of the clutter there. And if you put this folder in a different location, like just in Stardew Valley, you won't get an error message, which I'll show you later on. Now let's go ahead and open Smapi. Takes a little bit to load. So as you can see, I have some red in there, and red's not a good thing. One of those I know for a fact is the mods folder, just because there's nothing in that folder. Now the other one, it went so fast I couldn't really read it. I'm going to show you how to go and actually check and see what that log said. So we're going to go back to our file explorer here, and then from there we're going to need to go back, and from there we'll click on error logs, and then we'll open that in a text file. And then just scroll through there until it won't be red in this. You have to upload that to Smapi's website to be able to see the red. But we'll just kind of go through and see where the error is at. And then we'll scroll down here. And there it says the CJB item spawner didn't load because it does not match. So we'll go back and go back to the CJB item spawner. Go back in the files. And actually download the correct one this time. And once that's done, we'll go ahead and go into our mods folder first and delete the older one. That way we're not confused when we put the new one back in. So once that and the zip file is deleted, We'll go back to downloads and we'll just move it back in and do the same thing we did last time. And now once that's done, we'll load Smapi back up. Console command will come up again, and it's only showing the skip mod because of the empty folder, which we'll just leave for now. Go ahead and load it up and start a new game and just make sure they work. Create my character here, just throw in a mods tutorial farm. And we'll just go into the forest farm just because there's a lot more colors in there. We'll kind of see a little bit of difference faster that way. Skip everything. And here we go, start the day. Now let's make sure Starblue's for sure working. Easiest way to tell, other than the trees and stuff being a different color, is the bus. Bus is red. It's working. Perfect. Now, you'll notice on the top left, there's a little keyboard thing there. And that is what we're going to use to be able to access like the cheap menu, item spawners, and anything else that needs a keyboard key, which we obviously don't have. So we'll click on that. The I is for item spawner, which shows up here, and P is for the cheats menu. Here we go. And cheats menu, of course, has all the different things we can do. Let's make sure it works right. We'll go ahead and warp to Pierre's. And let's go ahead and go back. Go ahead and clear a spot here. We'll hold some ground, put the parsnips down, water them up. And you know what? I want to go ahead and plant the ancient seed. So I'm going to hit I, go into item spawner, search for ancient. Go ahead and get a seed, or 999 of them, because that's just what it automatically does. And I want to do an instant grow, so let's go ahead and go to controls here, and oh, I can't because I don't have it set up correctly. Let's go ahead and save the game. We'll exit. And this will be the easiest way to configure these files. So we're going to go ahead and go in the Smapi installer. Then you click the little notepad thing there, and we want to go to the config.json file. So go in there, and you can adjust different headings in here. Top one is how you open it, but let's go ahead and change these two here, the grow trees and grow crops, and we'll change them to two of the availables that were already there. We'll go with the H and the O. And once we do that, we'll hit save. Go back, and then we'll hit the play button there. And it'll automatically load Smapi up for you. Let's go ahead and go back into the farm. Go out, and well, it worked, but my distance isn't very good, so let's go ahead and change that. And I'll have to move a little bit, and there you go. I've got my first ancient fruit on day 2 of spring. So one last thing you can do with this is you can go ahead and hit cancel here, and there are some console commands. I don't really know them right now. I don't really know them off the top of my head, but you can actually type in console commands from here, like debug menus. You can change your zoom level. There's other things too. I don't really know them all, but that's where you can do that at. Now you may notice how the virtual keyboard's a little bit transparent and light colored. And in that config file section that we went to, there's a virtual keyboard option. And you can go in there and you can actually change the opacity of those and make them a little easier to see, which is something you might want to do. Now, if you don't actually want to mod, but you want to change some things to kind of cheat a little bit, there's an app called Stardew Valley Save Editor. And we can go in there and just click your save file. And it gives you the option for changing backpack size, combat, doing things with community center, construction bundle. Just kind of go through it. You can find different things you can do, kind of cheat some things in. It's good for like if you're trying to showcase something or just want to have a little bit of a change. You can even change your farm, friendship points, inventory, just a bunch of other things. There's a little magic chest thing where you put a chest in the top right of your house and you can multiply items. And there's quests. You can add your own quests, which is kind of neat, something different. This app's just kind of a neat thing to kind of play with if you don't want to go through the trouble of modding, but you want to change your game up a little bit. And now, if you're on iOS, this is the only thing I could figure out that you can do for iOS. I don't own one, so I can't confirm this is the only thing. But there's a site called SaveEditor.com, and you can upload your save file there, which we'll do here. And when you hit run, it'll let you kind of edit your save file a little bit. It's not as complete for sure as that other app was, but it is something you can do if you're on iOS. You can change your name, farm name, whether you have a dog or a cat, male or female, skin color, eye color, hair color, accessories. Just kind of change the way you look. You could adjust your gameplay data a little bit, which other than the days, give yourself some money, change your stamina and health, check, skills, and friendship. It's a little limited, but it's something you can do on iOS. So there we go. There's our modding tutorial, and have some fun modding. And if you have any questions or problems, leave a comment or join my Discord, where I have a special section for modding for mobile. And yeah, ask me questions there, and I can kind of try to help you troubleshoot a little faster than uploading a new video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.